Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day, good evening, good night, all that stuff. So yeah, if you haven't seen my community post from like a day ago as I'm recording this, my beta world, my forever beta series, it has a problem. So I was playing on a beta 1.6 world for some time and I've made 2 episodes on it. I was trying to make a third one. And here's the problem. The world is basically corrupted now. Like my game kept on crashing and now it's just completely corrupted. So I can't continue on that world. But I still want to make episodes in a Minecraft beta world to continue the series going. I figured that I might as well just go back to my old beta world from about a year ago, I think, a year and a half ago maybe. And as you can see, I've made a lot of progress in this world in that time, over like a year and a half ago, like a year ago pretty much. So, this is going to be episode 3 of Forever Beta. It's just that now I'm in a different world, and I'm going to be in this world from now on, because I think it's for the better. I really do think it's for the better. Like, that world is corrupt, so what can I do about it anyways? So you know what? I figured that I might as well just make today into a bit of a tour. Episode 3 is a tour of this original world. As you can see, there's quite a lot to see. Unfortunately, most of these buildings are pretty unfinished because I got lazy, as you can very, very clearly tell. But some of them are actually pretty furnished. What was that sound? So, as you can tell, there's a massive, like, bay over, like a massive lake over there, I guess it is, where I spawned. Like, day 2 of the world, I built this tower here to remember where I spawned, pretty much if I ever got lost, which is slightly useless, I guess. And I made my house over there, which we're going to get to in a second. A tree farm, another portal room, like trying to make another house there, whatever. And over here, all of this used to be a forest until I burned it all down to make a town. I just really wanted to make a town, you know. So this here is kind of like the first street of the town, the street that never really took off besides a couple buildings. Originally, I just made this one building over here as like a one-off building just for fun. But I thought, you know what, I might as well just cut down or burn down this entire forest and make more of them. So there's a couple of more unique buildings. You know, they're all supposed to look like they were made in Minecraft Beta, because they were made in Minecraft Beta. So that's why the styles are so primitive and the block choice is so basic, because this literally is Beta 1.4, which is from like 2010. But I think it still has some cool designs here. A lot of unfinished work, as you can very clearly tell. A tower, a bit of a medieval house. This interesting looking house. Lots of paths everywhere. This is like the main street pretty much. And it's just a lot of buildings here. I took great advantage of the wool from this time, just using it in builds, which you wouldn't do anymore, I guess. Some weird looking houses. And this house here, which in particular I really like because it looks very western. It looks like something out of Red Dead Redemption 2 if you think about it that way. And of course there's streets on the house, because why not? And all of this was just cut down, and I kind of terraformed the area so I could, you know, build a city. And it goes way in that direction as well, like where the fire spread pretty much. I'm not going to go into every single house because most of them are just empty rooms pretty much, but I want you to see the outside. People have their little gardens here and such. This building is actually, oh, what was that sound? Yeah, this building here is actually really ugly, I'm not gonna lie. The premise of this is I want this world to look like, or I want this town to look like, a bunch of people got together onto a multiplayer world like back in like 2010, and they're all like, oh yeah, let's make a town, let's just build different houses, and they like try to be creative out of the primitive like block choices. So that's why the houses all look so, I guess, different and unique. And I really like this tower over here. It's like a watchtower pretty much. I can go up and just show you the town from above. Old ladders, as you can tell. Which, honestly, this looks really ugly, but at least it's efficient, so who cares? Alright, is the sun setting? Oh, it is. You can't really see the town from here, but I think you can tell what I'm trying to show you. Funny enough, this here was the start of the town. My original building materials, pretty much. I was like, I got my stuff, I got my dogs, I'm gonna build a house. Made it. Second house, made it. Third house, made it. And so on. Some caves, pretty boring, like I guess they're like spaghetti caves if you know that. Then down here is my house, which this other setting, which I worked on like on day 1. Like I made most of this thing on day 1 of playing on this world, just grinded away and made like most of the house, like the first layer pretty much. Funny enough, I used to think that the house is super spacious, just super big, because it was like I built it like right on a beach pretty much, so it felt big, but Actually, it's really not that big. It's pretty average, I guess. So, okay. So the house has a couple parts to it. Basic stuff, just some stairs everywhere. My furnace area with literally no coal. My storage area with just a bunch of stuff that I gathered over time. And like, just look at all this. Look how many saplings. Look how much food. Look at all that. Look at all of that. Look how much of this wool. It's wild. The ceiling looks like it's supported, which I really like. Actually, this room here was the first part of the house, I remember. My diamonds. And a mine going down there. Yep. It's just a basic mine. There's really not much to see there. It's just like a long hallway with smaller hallways going off. The upstairs, which is actually pretty bland. Nether wart. I used to think that this version had nether wart, so I was going to make a nether wart farm up here, but it never happened, of course. And it's just like an empty room here. It's kind of like weirdly designed. Empty rooms, empty area. And honestly, I don't care because it just looks so cool from the outside. And if you're wondering what is back here, well, I got bored, so what I did was I made like an emergency room in case like a fire broke out during the night or something like that, so I could come here for safety. It's actually like, it's such a primitive idea, but I love it. Just like put some of my stuff in here, put some very, very important stuff here. I put 32 iron here. That's such a waste, man. Such a waste. This just goes to the outside. There's really not much to see here besides. Alright, it's clocked off. And there's only a few more things to see in this world. Alright, let's head out. In front of the house is like a path. There used to be sand everywhere, but I kind of replaced it with grass and gravel. There's still some sand over here. This is actually my original tree farm that I just never bothered to get rid of because it just looks cool. Bit of like a Japanese type of like gateway, I guess. A deck or a dock. Sugar cane, cactus. This is my like 4-layer tree farm that I made at one point, and like this thing is genuinely so useful. I just come here to harvest trees pretty much, and it's so cool. It's made entirely on efficiency. This area here is currently blocked off because there were mobs inside, I remember, or something like that. Enter portal. And like I said, this thing I just made on day 1 pretty much, or like day 2 I think it was, just to mark I guess where spawn is. I can go up there, just show you the world. It's actually a really cool view. Because I used to, like on like the first couple of days, I was getting lost very badly in like the forests, and the forest where the town now is. So I made this, and it's something, I guess. So you can see the house. You can see that there is actually like a failed mob farm. It was meant to be like a chamber with darkness. Mob spawn, fall into a water stream, then they travel over there to be killed. But I realized that that's not really how it works. That's also from like early on. There's a bed up there. The town, the lighthouse thingy, and there's only one more thing to be seen in this world, and it's pretty boring if I'm being honest, so brace yourself. That's just like a primitive bridge from like day 1 as well. As I was exploring the area, I wanted to make a bridge connecting the two parts just so I don't have to walk up the hill, and it's just a basic like boring stupid bridge that needs to be taken down and replaced. That up there is a castle. Oh, what was supposed to be a castle. This was also like the first like week of the world. I just wanted to make a castle because like the first week was like over the holidays, so I had lots of time to work on this, so I played for like at least 5 hours a day on this world at that point. And yeah, I kind of just gave up on this castle because it is like a big ambitious project that really doesn't mean much. That's pretty much the world. I hope you enjoyed the tour. And you know what, stay tuned for the series. I think it's gonna get good. Like, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the old world, you know, may it rest in peace, all that. But I guess this is like a new chapter of the beta world, pretty much, of the beta series. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. And I'm pretty excited because I think this is gonna be really cool. Oh yeah, that over there is just like another like failed house that I never actually ended up making. It's meant to be like a mansion for literally no one, and it went absolutely nowhere. Yeah. Yikes. Oh yeah, there was one time in this world when I fell in lava and I had a stack of brick blocks, which took a long time to get, and I just lost it all, and that was really sad. Lots of sheep everywhere. I can't resist to just kill them all because, or get the wool at least, because it's resources, you know. You know what, that was pretty much episode 3. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you all later. Goodbye.